So nice to see so many folks coming into the room. Thank you so much for being here. Lots of love. We're waiting for audios to connect. Welcome, 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 and hello, hello to everybody here at the Daily Antidote of Song. We're so glad you're here with us for this beautiful Tuesday. I almost said Thursday. And we're super excited to have Arnaé singing with us instead of hosting. So if it was possible, we'd clone her and have Arnaé host herself because that would be magical. But we're gonna have to live with this. All right. Welcome, everybody out there on the live stream. Glad you joined us today. Daily Antidote of Song, one song every day, making each day better, one song at a time. We should have had Arnaé sing that, actually. And I'm super glad to be here in this room with Arnaé, who's coming in from Los Angeles, California. Jaden, who's running tech for us from Silver Spring, Maryland. And let's say hi to the whole gang in here. Kevin in DC with the magic flute, hello. Deborah in Kentucky, great to see you. And Dory in Rhode Island, hello. Dally in Maryland, hello. Jim in New York City, great to have you. Trish in Victoria, Hoda in British Columbia. Mr. Jim Harkless is in the house, so happy to see you. Lots of love. Nancy, nice to have you with us. Nancy Schimmel, one of our singers, song leaders in here. Glad to see you here. Shazi in Bethesda, nice to have you back. We missed you. Cricket in Maryland, nice to see you. Arlene in California, lovely to have you here. Harriet in Chicago, nice to see your face. Kate in Charlottesville, hello. Curly Tops, that's Willard and Liana, nice to have both of you here. And a little congratulations to Willard for some chess seriousness over there. That was pretty impressive. All right, Annette in California, hello. Susan in Cincinnati, Ohio, back from the Seattle trip. Luda in Victoria, nice to see you today, Luda. Lots of love to you. And Karen in Oregon, nice to see you today. It looks chilly where you are, but of course we don't really know with that snow actually provides any chill in your home. Hello to Kathy in Colorado, nice to see you. Seattle, Susan, nice to see you. Storm in Massachusetts, Ann in Silver Spring, Fred in Maryland, Hindi in Toronto, Kat in Vermont, Clive and Ruth in Birmingham. Oh, they're together. Maybe we've got a pub again. Oh no, we've got a car. Darn. All right, well, don't drink your beers in the car. Bonnie in Idaho, nice to see you. Bob and Mabel and the Bears, or at least the Mabel part, and maybe the Bob part coming. There he is. Nice to see you guys. Aloysius in Westford, Mass. Nancy's Irish Cow in Washington State. Gary in Mass. Hello, Bob in Albany. And folks off video today, Moon and Sheila in Florida, and Bronwyn in Victoria, Loriana, Kachina, and Courtney in Vermont, Lynn in Connecticut, Jenny in Suffolk, UK with a cute little doggy picture, Hindi without a camera. We got Hindi with a camera and Hindi without a camera. Caroline in DC, Carol in Connecticut, Jane in Texas, Shelly in Eugene, Oregon, hello. Laris, maybe in Texas, maybe in the UK, or maybe somewhere in between. And Dick and Kathy in in Victoria. Dick and Kathy, hello, nice to see you. That's Dick Jackson, Kathy Baker from the Getting Higher Choir, partners extraordinaire in this room. Let's all take a deep breath. So happy to see so many of you. So it is May. We've been doing a lot of celebrating in May, celebrating mothers and lullabies and spring and love and singing and peace. And so it's just amazing to have Arnaé Batson in the room, who's bringing a song today that actually is going to touch on certainly the love and the peace and the singing ends of things. Arnaé Batson, as you would say, open up.
Jojo, everybody. Hello, 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 hello. It's good to be here. Good to be on this side today. I'm bringing forward a song that I actually wrote in collaboration with the incredible Ricky Byers. This is back in 2016. So we mothered this song into existence. And I haven't sung it in a long time, but I think it's great that we can do it. So it's called Our Loving Will Change the World. And it's pretty much a sing-songy chant. So I'll just give you line by line. Okay, let me make sure I have the right key though. Okay, yes. All right. So the words are love, love, love everybody. That's the first one. Love, love, love everybody. Second line is love, love, love when it's hard to love. Let me give it to you. Love, love, love when it's hard to love. So put the first two lines together. Love, love, love everybody. Love, love, love when it's hard to love. And then the next line, Ricky does it differently because I did love. Ricky just does love, but I add the Flurry Dory into it. She knows me. I'm the Flurry Dory girl. So we gonna sing the Flurry Dory because it's me teaching. Love. Let's try that. Love. Okay, so we put 1, 2, and 3 together. 2, 3, and love, love, love everybody. Love, love, love. When it's hard to love, love. You got it? Love, love. Okay, and the last line is, our loving will change the world. Our loving will change the world. So let's try 1 through 4. 2, 3, and love, love, love everybody. Love, love, love. When it's hard to love, love, our loving will change the world. Okay, I think you all have it. But it goes many times. Sing all together. Share who you are. Care for each other. Wow, this song came at a really momentous time, but we'll talk about it later. But we'll sing it now, and then I'll just take the bridge, and we'll just ride the train and see where it goes. Okay, everybody, take a breath, because we know that our loving will change the world. And I'm playing a track from a live recording. That's the only thing I could find. So we're doing the best we can. Here we go. Love, love, love everybody. Love, love, love. When it's hard to love, love, our loving will change the world. Let's do that again. Same thing. Love, love, love everybody. Love, love, love. When it's hard to love, love, our loving will change the world. Sing all together. Here we go. Sing, sing, sing all together. Sing, sing, sing. When it's hard to sing, sing. Our singing will change the world. Share who you are. Share, share, share who you are, and share, share, share. When it's hard to share, share. Our sharing will change the world. This one gets me. Care, care, care for each other. Care, care, care for the ones who need care. Our caring will change the world. Okay, I got the bridge. Find me here, singing for you, heart wide open for what we came here to do. Wind in the trees, sing a melody true. Love everybody, let the love shine through. Now everybody sing love, love, love everybody. Love, love, love. When it's hard to love, love, our loving will change the world. Let's sing it again one more time. Love, love, love everybody. Love, love, love. When it's hard to love, love, our loving will change the world. Our singing will change the world. Our sharing will change the world. Our caring will change the world. Our giving will change the world. Our living Our living will change the world. Our loving will change the world. Our loving will change the world. Clap for yourselves. Clap for yourselves. Clap for yourselves. Clap for yourselves. Clap for yourselves.
Woo! Oh, Arnaé Batson, that was so tremendously beautiful. Thank you so much. The sentiment, the song, the singability of it, like everybody just got right in. And it was one of those ones where we can sing the whole song because it keeps repeating in a certain way. What is it, Zipper song like? And it was amazing. And I saw so much emotion in the room, joy. I saw tears. I saw people really belting it out with you. And it was amazing. Let's please give it up for Arnaé. What a
Wow.
perfect song. Thank you.
What a perfect song. And I have to give a lot of the credit to Ricky. We were at a New Year's Eve retreat in Joshua Tree, 2016, moving into 2017. And it was a rough time for a lot of people. And part of Ricky's charge was to create new songs every day. It was a 7-day retreat. And so I was there with her. Um, and that day, I just didn't feel like it. And she didn't feel like it. And I said, we sing when it's hard. What do you do when it's hard? Just sing when it's hard to sing. Just sing when it's hard. Sing anyway. Just do it anyway. And so Ricky came up with kind of the body of it. And then I did the bridge. But it just came through. The part care for each other. Let's see, I think this was December 28th when we did this in 2016. And oh gosh, it was on the 26th, the day after Christmas. We found out that a beloved member of our music community, guitar player Miles Joseph, he had died, and we just spent Christmas with him. So our hearts were heavy with that, Miles not being here, and we just did not feel like doing it, but we did it anyway, and that's what came. This is what came through, and I don't sing this often because I always think about Miles. Um, care for each other, care for the ones who need care, and we didn't know that he was ill. He didn't tell people. And I know lots of folks know that. You ill, you don't want to burden people. Um, so that was covered with us, but we still made it. Um, we made our way to create this incredibly loving song, and it's part of a chant collection for the Agape International Choir. We came back and recorded it um, like the first Sunday back, and everybody got it right away, just like you said, Joe. But Ricky she's a magician with that, making things that are singable, and yeah. So we came back and sang it and recorded it, and so that's the track that you hear. That's the recording. That's the only time we have really recorded that song. So.
Beautiful, amazing. So singable, but not simple. It was, it's not like a simple song, right? It's not a kid's song. It's not, it's a complicated, it rolls all over the place, but yeah, it just, you can flow into it so quickly. And so, I actually have noticed that about Ricky's songs. They are very much, yeah. So, and
Yeah.
Ricky has sung with us in here, and it was absolutely lovely having her here. And yeah, she's an amazing. I'm glad that you count her among your friends. She's an amazing human.
I'm still kind of like, wow, how did that happen? I was introduced to Ricky's music in a dressing room. Uh, it was a Sweet Honey dressing room. We were getting ready for a show, and everybody would alternate who would play the music in the dressing room. And this was Maylard's, Carol Maylard's. It was her. It was her DJ slot. And so she was just, playing music. I'm like, okay, who is this? And I went through the list. Okay, it's not Roberta Flack. It's not Alita Adams. It's not Patty Austin. It's not Valerie Simpson. Like, who is this? And she said, it's Ricky. I'm like, who is Rick? What's a Ricky? What's a Ricky? And she said they're in LA. And at the time I was still living in New York. Um, and it was years later that I actually met Ricky, and at the time she was serving as the minister of music at the Agape International Spiritual Center here in Los Angeles. Um, and I bought, I wasn't, well, I bought all her records, and all her songs are in my key, so I can sing. I can sing her songs, and she just, we became. Um, I feel like her little sister, and I'm really happy when I can say hello to her and she says hello back to me. But we do a lot of singing together. She's got her new recording that I actually did a couple tracks on, and she's lovely. And I would love to bring her back into the space. But you can see Ricky every Sunday on let's see, it's on Zoom and also on Facebook, I believe. She has a devotional. Ricky's still writing incredible songs, and yeah, so when you go into the devotional rooms, I think they're on Zoom. Let her know Arnaé sent you. Arnaé sent.
Beautiful. Arne, thank you. So, do you happen to know the title of the new CD that you said she has that you're singing on?
Yes, called "It's Time to Fly."
Okay, we're gonna throw something in the chat, Jaden. Thank you so much. I know she's you think it, she links it there. She is. All right. Thank you so much, Jaden. So we'll stick something in the chat about that. So, so many takeaways from what you were just talking about, but I think the one that stuck the most is like trying to imagine Sweet Honey in the dressing room.
Oh.
Shifting who's DJing on which day. And like, I feel like suddenly I can imagine like a calamity of like amazing, huge personalities all in one little dressing room. I think that must have been kind of fun. So,
Because we would perform in concert halls a lot, we would have access to the large dressing areas and or the large, and so it was really just for makeup, and sometimes they'd have someone there steaming our clothing for us. But it was mostly like makeup application, and what are you doing? Wow, I didn't think about it like that. Yeah, yeah, we'd be getting ready to go on stage.
that's so cool.
And you had to have some music, and at some point, people would, if they wanted to go off and do vocal warm ups, you could just walk out the rooms, and the halls were acoustically wonderful. So, but yeah, everybody, this is Malar's turn. And I remember just like, who is that? Who is that? And she said, it's Ricky. It's Ricky.
That's great.
Oh, Ricky. What is a Ricky? But now I know Ricky.
So we've been so fortunate to sing in here with lots of the Sweet Honey. Sometimes together, we all went to Issei's once and sang. Sometimes, right? Which that's what actually made me think of the dressing room. It was just the power of that little space, and that was only like 3 plus Issei. So like yeah, but like Louise Robinson, big personality, right? Maylard, big personality. Wait a minute, Evie. Wait, talk about Issei. Wait, can we bring up Aisha? Like, and you take like one space and you put them all in there. I'm sorry, I just like never
Don't,
thought from that direction.
don't forget Natanji. Don't forget.
Well, I was going to say poor little Natanju.
Oh, Natasha's not poor at all. I call her Queen Bolati Cassell. That's my name for her. And you don't mess with Natanji. On the surface, she seems like she don't mess with the queen.
That's awesome.
That is the queen.
I love it. We had an amazing Sweet Honey week in this room. I'm going to say that was back in 2021 where we had everybody come separately and some in together. And it was just the most amazing thing. And I'm feeling like we should try and do that again. And
Invite me. I'd like to be
well,
there.
you sang at that one and it was precious. It was amazing. Yep. You were one of the days. So, and actually I just had this other thought because I just said one of the days. Like I was going to say, if there's any new people in the room, put something in the chat. Let us know you're here because one of these days, Arnaé Batson's going to make you 25 to 48 fishes. And I'm not sure what else. Sorry, Arnaé, I'm just giving it back. I'm sorry. Okay. So I'm so glad that you're here today singing. It's always a blessing to have you here. I feel like Arnaé is a University of Daily Antidote unto herself, and she brings us songs, and she brings us history, and she brings us new people to learn about. And it's just a blessing to be around you and to have your partnership in this program. And let's all please give it up for Arnaé. And Arnaé, what do you got coming up? Because I think you got something coming up.
Oh, yeah, it's okay. It's there's always stuff going on, but I'm back in the world. I'm back in the world. And so I have a concert this Friday evening. It's 8 p.m. Los Angeles time, so I know it's kind of late for folks, but it will be live streamed. It is at a venue called the World Stage. Those who know jazz will be familiar with the great drummer Billy Higgins. He started this space many, many years ago, certainly long before I came to Los Angeles. And it's just an institution for jazz. And so before I sang with Sweet Honey, well, let's see. I was in college and I did In Process. So In Process is I called us the Honey Clones. We were the clones. And every week, one of the Sweet Honey singers would come in and spend time with us lowly little people singing songs. And so that kind of got me starting to sing again. And then when I moved on my own, I was making my way in the world as a jazz singer. So I did many, many years of singing jazz. I was a jazz programmer on a radio station. I was a jazz producer at the National Museum of American History. I worked for Dr. Regan for many years. And then I got the call to substitute for one of the Sweet Honey singers because they needed somebody. And I knew all the songs and I knew all the parts. So that's how I got the gig. Okay. But I'm returning to my jazz roots, and I've got a wonderful band I'm very excited about. And so that's this coming Friday. It will be live streamed. And I hope, that those of you who are interested, get some popcorn, take a nap earlier, and come on through.
Beautiful. Thank you so much, Arnaé. I'm sure lots of us will be there because if there's one thing we haven't had, it's quite enough Arnaé, right? Like we get a song when we get it, but we don't get like a whole concert full of songs. So I'm going, and I hope lots of other folks will join there. Arnaé,
It's been a minute for me, so I'm a little nervous about this. I must say I'm a little nervous about it, but I'm going for it anyway.
so there's links in the chat. Please check it out. And I'm glad you're going, Arnaé, because it'd be a really dull concert without you, actually. So I was going to say we do have a few announcements. First of all, I want to shout out Kevin Ennis, who's in the room, still in the hospital, but in our hearts and in this little, he looks like he's sleeping right now, and it's beautiful. And Kevin, we love you. And I also want to say that we are hosting tomorrow, right after the Daily, a Mother's Day tea party. So depending on where you are around the globe, you can bring your tea or your cocktail hour beer or whatever you want. But bring a picture or two of you of your mommy and or you and your mommy. And we're going to share them, and you get a moment to sort of honor your mother in some way. Tell a couple of lines about her, or talk about how she was a singer or how she influenced you musically or whatever else you want to do. So that's tomorrow, 12:30 in here. And I don't think we have any other particular major announcements. So thanks so much for being here today. And Arnaé, I think you know what to do.
Okay. Let's sing the song again. Let's sing the song. So everybody knows the song. Let's do it again. Let's take a nice deep breath. The awareness that our loving really, really does change the world. One day at a time. A sun song, one day at a time. Here we go. Love, love, love everybody. Love, love, love when it's hard to love. Love, our loving will change the world. Let's do that again. I like that part. Love, love, love everybody. Love, love, love when it's hard to love. Love, our loving will change the world. Sing all together. Sing, sing, sing all together. Sing, Sing, sing when it's hard to sing. Sing, our singing will change the world. Yeah, let's share with each other. It feels good. Share, share, share who you are and share, share, share when it's hard to share, share. Our sharing will change the world. This is for Miles. Sending love, baby. Care, care, care for each other. Care, care, care for the ones who need care. Our caring will change the world. Yes, find me here, singing for you, heart wide open for what we came here to do. Wind in the trees sings a melody true. Love everybody, let the love shine through. Everybody sing love, love, love everybody. Love, love, love when it's hard to love. Love, our loving will change the world. Love, 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 love everybody. Love, love, love when it's hard to love. Love, our loving will change the world. Our singing will change the world. Our sharing will change the world. Our caring will change the world. Our giving will change the world. Our living will change the world. Our loving will change the world. Last time. Our loving will change the world. Clap for yourselves. Clap for yourselves. Clap for yourselves. And that song is on a recording called Glorious. It's volume 4. Lots of chants that Ricky wrote and co-wrote with different people. And actually, I checked yesterday. I'm singing a lot of those songs on there. And you can purchase it through Ricky's website, rickybyers.org. But yeah, just buy the record. It's so many singable, lovable songs on there. And I thank you.
Thank you. Let's all give it up for Arnaé Batson. That was just so magical. I honestly, I feel like it's been a long time since I've seen everybody in the entire room, like with their grins all the way up here, like everybody's mouth hurts now because they were all grinning so much. And yeah, that was really beautiful. Thank you so much, Arnaé. Loved it, loved it, loved it. I saw that somebody popped into the chat because I was talking about the Sweet Honey week, but somebody popped into the chat reminding me that we celebrated Issei's birthday in this room by having all the Sweet Honeys show up as a surprise. And I had the crafty idea that we would have them not showing, so Issei didn't know they were here, and I had them named like door number 1, door number 2. It was like the funniest calamity trying to get everybody to open up at the right time, and it was awesome. So if you want to go back and see that, you can go back. We have a spreadsheet in which you can actually search and find Issei's birthday and go watch the Sweet Honeys in the room. Or Jaden, if you're quick, you can get the link in the chat. It was so funny. Do you remember this, Arnaé? I'm saying door number 1, door number 1. Are you there?
I remember. And you know what? I remember we were trying to curate it, Joe. I said, give this one this song, give that one that song. And I said, Joe, you got to stick with it. You can't just tell him this is the song you're singing. And Joe said, oh, you can sing whatever you want.
Yeah.
It was all over.
To be honest, what I said is, here's the song you're going to sing. And they said, I'm not singing that song. I'm singing this song. So what am I going to say? Like, no, yeah. Everybody had their own opinions about what everybody was going to do. It was awesome. It was so awesome.
Happened. That's why I was like, just give them this. But it turned out really fun. And I hadn't seen Evie in years. And she was one of my sheroes. They all are. They all are. But
Yep.
it was a magical time. And Dr. Regan was able to come and participate. And I was happy. I was happy that day, man.
Yeah.
Thank you for that. Thank you.
Yeah.
You got the band back together.
Yeah, well, so thanks to everybody in this room because it was all of the birthday signs and the birthday love and all of the glory. I mean, it's all the faces, right? Like we're singing and we're looking at everybody else's expressions and like, no matter how you come in this room, I feel like you always leave it with something else underneath to hold you up, right? So, thank you everybody so much for being here today. Thank you so much to Arnaé Batson. Let's please give it up for Arnaé again. Arnaé will be back in the room on Thursday with her usual hosting shtick, which I love. And hope to see all of you for tomorrow's amazing song leader, whoever that may be, and whatever we're doing more lullabies. Oh, actually, I think maybe tomorrow is a lullaby. Not sure, Jaden. Maybe you can peek, but we have more lullabies. We have more mommy stuff coming up, and more other excitement for May and June. We're going to be celebrating fathers or father-like figures. We're going to be celebrating Pride Month. We're going to be celebrating summer. We're going to be, so I don't even know, but it's going to be amazing. So stick around, come back. We're here every day. Lots of love to everybody out there on the live stream. Thanks for being there. And Arnaé Batson, thank you so much for being here. And look, actually, you can leave and go to work right now because I'm going to do the goodbye. Unless you want to do the goodbyes.
I go outside today. I get to go outside today.
In the rain. Have a great, great day, Arnaé. Thank
I'm
you.
loving the rain. Y'all don't understand how much I love the rain. All right, everybody, thank you so much. Love today. Share, care, sing, all of that, because our loving really does change the world. Okay, gotta go. Bye. Love y'all.
Bye. Thanks, Arnaé. Love it, love it. And thanks everybody for being here today. Help me, everybody, wave everybody out of the room. So Jaden, thanks a lot for beautiful tech, but don't drop out of the room, please, because otherwise where will we all go? Kevin in DC, thank you so much for being here with your magical golden flute. And Deborah in Kentucky, thank you for being here. Dory, thanks so much for being here from Rhode Island. And Delhi in Maryland, thank you. Jim in New York City, thank you. Trish in Victoria, thank you. Hoda in British Columbia, thank you. Nancy Schimmel, great to have you here. I think Massachusetts, I always forget. Not Massachusetts, no, I'll remember at some point. Jim Harkless, lovely to see you today. What a very beautiful beam and grin you have. Shazi, thanks for being here from Bethesda. And Arlene in Berkeley, thank you for being here. Annette in California, thank you. Susan G, back in Ohio, thank you. Luda in Victoria, thank you. Kathy in Colorado, thank you for reminding us to think about the land on which we stand. And Storm in Massachusetts, thank you. Anne in Silver Spring, nice to see you today. Jim and Greta, I saw Greta there somewhere. Hugs to both of you. Glad you guys joined today. Ruth and Clive in Birmingham. Where's the beer? I'm looking. No beer? No beer. They're not in a pub. No, okay. Next time. Oh, tea. It's tea time in Birmingham right now. Lovely. Lots of love to you guys. So glad to see you guys together. Bob and Mabel and the Bears, thank you for being here. Lots of love to you. And Bonnie in Boise, Idaho, thank you. Cricket in Maryland, thank you. Fred in Silver Spring. There's Kevin. Kevin, we're sending you so much love, sweetie. Lots and lots of love. Aloysius in Westford, Mass, thank you so much for being here. Kat in Vermont, thank you so much for being here. And moving on to screen number 2, door number 2. Jamie Dundas in Victoria, thank you. Nancy's Irish Cow in Washington State. Mr. Willard Curly Top, who I mentioned did win some very cool little chess award. And I think we're going to have pictures of it, if we didn't already, in the e-news today. And Hindi in Toronto, thank you. Laris, still in Texas. Very nice to have you with us again today, Laris. Jane in Texas. Hey, you guys should figure out where you each are. Gary in Massachusetts. Sorry, I said should, which is a very terrible parenting word. Moon in Alexandria, thank you. Sheila in Florida. Lynn in Connecticut. Caroline in DC. Carol in Connecticut. Dick and Kathy in Victoria. A hug and a love and a heart. And I just know you're sitting back there in your pajamas, so I love it. Laura Evans, thanks for being here today from Vermont. Good to see you. Glad you're back. Amos in Massachusetts, thank you. Amanda and Miles in Michigan, thank you and thank you. And Mildred, who may be new today. So Mildred, I'm going to invite you if you like to stay after everyone drops. I'll send you a little ask to unmute. You can tell me how you found us. and we can chat for a minute if you like. So to the rest of the gang, hugs, love, and goodbye. And can't wait to see